The suspect, Mr. Alexander, went to a school to try to, pick up his daughter, who he had no custody of. The grandma at that point went to the school, took the daughter, 7-year-old, to her house, at which point the suspect went to that location and abducted the individual. After multiple threats to his daughter, a member of the Ohio State Highway Patrol Special Response Team did neutralize the threat. And I will say this, that decision is never made easy. It's a difficult situation for that trooper. But that act alone, right then, saved this little girl.
Police shoot and kill an Ohio dad after he abducts his 7-year-old daughter and leads squad cars on a dramatic car chase. Authorities say 43-year-old Charles Alexander didn't have custody of his 7-year-old daughter, Oaklynn, but picked her up from school anyway. This sparked a statewide Amber Alert and dramatic series of events that would end with his death. It all began in the early afternoon hours of November 11th, when Charles Alexander attempted to pick his daughter up from school. The only problem, he didn't have custody of her. Oaklynn's grandmother later picked her up, bringing the little girl back to her home. That's when Alexander showed up at the grandmother's house, where he forcibly took his 7-year-old daughter.
The suspect went to that location and abducted the individual child. During that encounter, actually, with his vehicle, ran over, struck another female at that location, and then took off north with Ford F-150.
As soon as the abduction was reported, authorities sprang into action.
Members of the Marshals Task Force and other agencies started tracking the individual. At some point, located him or followed it northbound, at which point he was in the Fair Lawn area and left that vehicle at a hotel there, and then was able to, steal a U-Haul vehicle.
An Amber Alert was issued across the region, and authorities warned the public to be on the lookout for Alexander and a stolen U-Haul truck with Arizona license plates that he was driving. It was about 8 o'clock that night when Brunswick police stopped the suspect's vehicle in the area and tried to apprehend him.
Our dispatch center received a call that the subject of the Amber Alert, a U-Haul truck with Arizona plates being operated by Charles Alexander, was possibly in a plaza located at 3634 Center Road, where the Winky Blizzard is. One of our officers was literally around the corner from the initial call, pulled in and observed the vehicle. He didn't attempt to make contact with the subjects who were walking back to the vehicle. At that time, he determined it was probably Mr. Alexander. Mr. Alexander turned towards him. He yelled for him to stop. Mr. Alexander then jumped into the vehicle and fled the scene.
Instead of slowing down, Alexander hit the gas, leading police on a dramatic high-speed chase. Officials from multiple departments, including the Medina County Sheriff's Office, joined the chase in an attempt to bring the dangerous situation to an end. Instead, it only intensified, with Alexander still refusing to stop. At one point, he led police through residential streets to highways and back, all in a desperate attempt to outrun the authorities. Hey, a lot of you watching this might be business owners or thinking of starting a side hustle. I want to introduce you to our sponsor, Odoo. It's a free all-in-one business management software with tools to help you run your business. So I'm a dog owner and built my sweet boy Dash his own website using Odoo's website builder. It literally took minutes thanks to Odoo's easy tools like AI copywriting and drag and drop features. 5 minutes later and boom, we now have dashthedog.com. All I can say is thank you to Odoo for sponsoring our videos and for giving Dash his 15 minutes of fame. You can start to build your website right now and get a free domain for the first year with our link, odoo.com/lcnews6 to try Odoo for free. Officials tried to stop the truck by setting up spike strips to deflate the vehicle's tires, but even with the flat tires, Alexander still did not slow down. And keep in mind, his 7-year-old daughter is in the vehicle for this entire chase. Things escalated though when Alexander veered off the highway and drove into a fast food parking lot. That's where he called 911. On a recording, he can be heard making horrifying threats to kill his daughter and himself.
911,
this is Charles Alexander. I'm with Oaklynn. I'm going to stop this car. I need the police to not come up. Do you know who I am?
Yes, sir. Where are you at right now?
I'm getting off the exit, 18 Akron and Medina. I need them to not approach this car. Tell them I am going to off us both if they don't back off. Stay back! Stay back! I will shoot us both! Stay back!
Please don't.
Stay back!
Please tell them that I'm here.
I want to talk to her mother.
Don't aim it at me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It scares me.
I'm sorry.
Don't aim it at me, you promise?
Yeah.
You still there?
Yeah.
And she's still there. Everybody, you're keeping her safe, right?
For now.
Listen just one second. Hold on. I am trying to help.
How do you know you're going to heaven?
We're both going.
What?
We're both going.
I'm going to heaven?
Yeah, babe.
How do you know?
Because you're a good person.
I don't want to go to heaven today.
I didn't want it to happen either. I just want to talk to your
Here,
mother.
stay here. Stay on the line. We don't need to do anything yet. We don't need to make any decisions yet. Just stay on the line. We don't need to make any decisions, okay? I know you love your daughter. I know you do. And you don't want to hurt her, and you didn't want it to be like this. I know. But let's not do anything that we can't undo, okay?
You're not letting me go to heaven.
No, honey, I love you. I love you so much.
Just hold on one sec. Just bear with me. We want to get her help. I know. No, it's not too late.
It's too late.
It's not too late.
It's too late. I've tried for 2 years. I was giving her a chance to say bye to her mother.
I know, but hold
don't want
on.
it
Wait
to
a
happen.
second. No, that's not. No. Listen to me. Take a breath.
Am I
Take a
going
breath.
to heaven today?
Yes, hon.
No.
Do you promise I'm going to heaven today?
If you're listening, Ashley, you should have called me.
Am I going to heaven today? I don't want to go to heaven today. No matter what, I'm going to heaven today.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to go.
Hold on a second. Hey, hold on. We're still here. We're still here. We have options. We have options.
You're not going to let me go to heaven.
You can hear dispatchers desperately try to de-escalate the situation.
Hold on. We're getting an officer to talk to you that's there, that you could talk to, that's not going to approach you.
I don't want to talk to anyone.
Just keep talking to her. You don't want her to be scared. You don't want to hurt her. I know you don't want to hurt her. I know that this is about the courts and it being unfair. And let's not do anything that is going to make it even more unfair to her, because you love her. I know you do. You wouldn't be doing this if you didn't. You don't go through this if you don't. So let's not do anything that we can't fix, okay?
Okay. Your games are over.
Can you hear me?
What happened next proved to be fatal for the 43-year-old father. First, a standoff ensued.
At some point, as our officers attempted to get closer to the vehicle, there were some shots fired at officers. Officers then retreated, and it was at that time we called in for additional resources.
And then Alexander was shot and killed.
Extensive efforts were made in negotiations with the suspect to try to have a safe ending to the situation. After multiple threats to his daughter, a member of the Ohio State Highway Patrol Special Response Team did neutralize the threat. And I will say this, that decision is never made easy. It's a difficult situation for that trooper. But that act alone, right then, saved this little girl. There's no doubt in my mind.
Just hours after he abducted his daughter, Alexander was pronounced dead on the scene. The 7-year-old girl was rescued and safely returned to her relatives. As of now, this investigation is still ongoing, but we still don't know whether Alexander's daughter was in the vehicle at the time of the shooting or what his relationship was with the girl's mother. Reporting for Law&Crime, I'm Gillespie.